I'm remembering 12 years ago when I decided I wanted to commit to living an intuition-guided life. And I knew it would be awkward trying to learn what's ego, what's intuition, what's just emotional patterns, what's collective mind. And I'm at the gym one day, running late. I had finally gotten on the treadmill after waiting in line, and I hear, "Go get your bag," in my head. A very panicky voice. And I'm like, what? You know, my bag's in the locker room, in the locker. And I hear, "Go get your bag." And I'm like, about a minute of this went by before, you know, because you don't want to just jump on everything you think is intuition. You wait, you feel into it, you see if it repeats. So I finally concede, I press pause, I jump down, and I'm walking down the ramp, and it gets louder, "Go get your bag, get your bag." So I'm running now like a crazy lady into the locker room. My bag's fine, there's nobody in the locker room, and the locker's still closed. But it was such a valuable moment because it gave me empirical evidence to compare. That was very panicky, and it was pushy, and it got louder. That's not what intuition does. Intuition is more of a repetitive feeling state of what is yes versus what is a contraction versus no. But that was like basically pushing me, but it was such a beneficial moment. I'll never forget it, and I keep talking about it because it is such a great experience. And we all have to go through that at some point, you guys. And I'm genuinely feeling right now more than ever, it has to be something that you prioritize. Learning what is your intuition, what is your discernment telling you, because there are not morally stable and ethically guided people pulsing out information on the main stage, right? We need to start to know what's true, and our truth changes all the time as we change. You know, the truth of a 10-year-old is vastly different than the truth of a 20-year-old, and we need to be flexible like that. And if you're wanting to help be in this new way of humanity, living in alignment with authenticity and peace and oneness, you gotta have your own compass rather than following what the dying system is trying to tell us to do. So if you're feeling called to do this, I love helping students and clients build this muscle, this intuition muscle, but it's really time. And just also know that your trauma can also be very tricky and sound like intuition. And if your trauma is guiding you in specific areas, that also is serving you. It's breadcrumbs guiding you to what could be an epicenter that really needs your loving attention. So your intuition, choosing to listen to something internally that's guiding you, now's the time. See me if my services might be able to support you there.